Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jet Desert Fox. How's everyone doing out there in YouTube land? I'm sure you guys have been like, Jet, where's all the videos? And to answer your question, I've been traveling all over the place for the past 3.5 weeks, maybe even longer. It started with our trip to Hawaii for E-Power Sports Danger Zone, and then we came back to America, and we were home for about 3 days, and then Leah and I went to Indiana for a handgun course for Leah put on by Fortress Defense Consulting Group. Very good group of guys and instructors. Highly recommend them. Check them out on Facebook. That's Fortress Defense Consulting Group. And after that, we got back and we were home for like another 3 days, and then we started our Elite Force East Coast tour, which brought us up and down the East Coast. So we started off in Philadelphia, then went down to Virginia, Maryland, West Virginia, headed up north. We passed through Connecticut. I don't know, we were in a different state every day. It was kind of hard to keep track of where we were. Pennsylvania, we stopped in at AMS Airsoft. And then we also stopped it. And our final destination was Extreme Airsoft in Rhode Island. So that was a really long trip. We got back from that a few days ago, probably like 5 or so. But when we got home, obviously there's a lot of other life stuff that we had to catch up on, like paying bills and cleaning up around the house and such. As you can see, it's still kind of a mess in here. And right now I'm getting ready for American Milsim Copperhead 2.5. I just wanted to get something up for everyone and to give you guys an update as to like what the heck is going on and where Leah and I have been. So behind me, you'll see I've got all my gear laid out. I'll go over almost each and every single thing on here. But first, let me see if I can see comments or anything. I know I'm broadcasting live. Actually, I should ask Leah, or maybe I'll just get on my phone or something. But as you can see, there's a bunch of gear. This is mainly all the gear that I'm going to be bringing. There's still some other stuff that isn't packed yet or not laid out yet. But yeah, I'm going to go through this. Hang on. Let me see if I can see the live stream on my phone. No, I can't. Oh well. Well, I hope people are watching because I have no idea. I can't see any of the live stream information. But nonetheless, let's go over all the gear that's laid out. These are kind of, they're not so much essentials to a milsim game, but they're things that are nice to have. I would recommend most of this stuff. So let's start off over here. We have an Lbx sling in Cayman. I highly recommend a sling. Your gun is going to be on you for long periods of time, and you're not going to want to carry it, you know, an entire day. So get yourself a sling. And depending on where you're playing, you might want a plate carrier or maybe a chest rig. This is the Lbx 0300S plate carrier in tan or coyote. I don't remember the exact color. But on here, I've got, what pouches were these? These were the Blue Force Gear M4 pouches. Got some Blue Force Gear 10-speed pouches on the side. These are mainly for miscellaneous items. So sometimes I'll put a radio here, magazine and or speed loader, depending on what I need to do or what I need to carry. Anything that can fit in here, I can fit, even a smoke grenade sometimes. On the other side, got an Elite Force dead rag. You have to have one of these for the game. And then on this side, I've got, this is a USMC, this was an IFAC pouch, but now I just use it as a GP pouch or general purpose pouch. And I usually stuff this with grenades, and you'll see the grenades are up over here. I've got 9 grenades. I'll probably buy more once I get to the AO to hopefully someone's selling some grenades. But if not, I can make do with those 9. Okay, moving down the line. This is something new that I've been meaning to pick up for a while. This is a Mayflower arm board. Mayflower. And what this is it's basically a map holder, or you can put any other cards in here with information. So that will go Right here, you'll probably see that in the gameplay videos. I'll be checking this a lot. I'm also going to stuff a compass in here, so that way I have good ideas to direction. Normally, I try to figure out the directions once I get onto the field, like, okay, that's north, that's south, that's east, west. Sometimes, though, as you're playing, you kind of lose track of that, and it's great to have a little compass down here at the bottom to help you keep track of what direction you're facing or what direction the enemy is, so that way you can relay that information to friendlies, because just because they're at your 12 o'clock doesn't mean that they're at your friendlies 12 o'clock. They could be at their 3 or their 9. It just depends. Giving directions such as north, south, east, west is a whole lot easier for people to distinguish what direction the enemy's at. Okay, next, AIM Sports 4 to 1x1.5 optic. These are the best for large scale milsim games or outdoor games. Lets me zoom from 4 times to 1.5 or 1 in case we get CQB. But most of the time, you're going to need about 2.5 to 3 to track BBs or to get confirmation on who you're shooting at. So I am streaming, Leah?
Yeah, you're streaming.
Okay, cool.
There's
All right.
542 watching.
Whoa.
But no, not one single intelligent comment or question.
Well, I can't see the comments, so sorry, I'm going to have to just go down the line.
They're all about Harambe and Donald Trump.
Oh, sweet. Okay, next, this is an Ops Core bump helmet. This is a real Ops Core, not a fake, not an Emerson one. I bought this when I bought my NVGs because I wanted to make sure I had a good platform to mount my NVGs. 3-color or M81 helmet cover. You have to have a helmet cover for AMS games that is corresponding with your team color. So I'm PSA, which is green team. So I've got this helmet cover. Next, Tactical Tailor hard case. These things are great. I had one on my deployment to Iraq for all of my other small cameras. Inside here are my PVS 14s with my camera adapter. The whole thing is set up right now, obviously, because it's in the case. But we should be playing some night games, so definitely have to have night vision, especially if you're going to an AMS or MSW game. You can do white light too. I mean, it's not like imperative that you have night vision, but it's highly recommended that I highly recommend that you get some if you're going to be playing a lot of milsim games. If you are just going to white light, then you need to have a lot of team or squad coordination with your white light to drown out the guys with NVGs. The NATO team at Clash on the Steppes did it really well. Anytime we attacked them at night, they put out basically a wall of flashlights, and it was really hard to try to get past them. So good job, NATO, at Clash. Okay, now moving down this way, HSGI M24P, I think, is the backpack. I don't know, it's an HSGI backpack. It's nice and small. The clips unbuckle here. That way you can toss this off really quickly. Oh, let me check the tag. Let me click on the tag. I know it's like 24 something. Oh, it doesn't say anything. But anyway, there's the HSGI tag. On the one side, again, I've got another Tactical Tailor hard shell plastic case. This is to carry miscellaneous items like SD cards and extra batteries. I usually have a Blue Force Gear 10-speed on the back to carry more smoke grenades. I don't know where this one's at right now, so I'll have to find it. And oh, Leah stole it and attached it. Now, very, 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 very important in your backpack. You must have a hydration system. If you are not running a hydration system, you will die. And I'm not even joking. So I'm using the Geiger rig. I covered this a long time ago in a video. It's got the little pump thing, so that way the water will actually squirt out. This is great because it directly gives you water faster. Yeah, you can push up against something like a wall or a tree. However, if you're in the prone and you're getting shot at, you can't really do that. I mean, you might be able to roll over and squish the water from your back. Like, for all the skeptics out there, like, I just can't explain how much easier it is to get water to hydrate faster with this Geiger rig. It's amazing. Just take my word for it, or not. Actually, don't take my word for it.
A few people are asking normal questions now, like where where did you get your gear?
Oh.
Where's the best place to get all of this?
Most of this, honestly, most of this you can find at evike.com. Like the Lbx plate carrier you can get at Evike. I got the arm board at Evike yesterday. This you can get at Evike. Obviously the NVGs, you'll have to shop around. ATN Corp sells night vision and all the other accessories. The helmet cover was from Evike, and the backpack I think you can get at Evike. But most of this stuff here you can get at Evike. Even the smoke grenades, you can buy those there too. There is a small forecast for rain, so we've got poncho. We should be definitely bringing those regardless. I also might be bringing my new Gore-Tex Marpat jacket just in case. These are also very handy to have. I got this during the East Coast tour at a surplus or at M2 Bravo. Shout out to those guys. Okay, next, very important for mount facilities. That's military operations, urban combat. Get yourself a mesh mask. Yeah, you can get a better cheek weld by just running shooting glasses or goggles or something, but I will say a prosthetic tooth will probably cost you like $600 sometimes. Like
Thousands.
Oh, thousands. They cost in the thousands. So this $8 mask will save you thousands of dollars in getting your teeth replaced. Also, you'll have more peace of mind going into a room to clear it out if you know that you don't have to worry about you getting shot in the face. Next, goggles or eye pro. Never skip on eye pro. Get yourself good eye pro. These are the ASG Strike Systems. These are basically Pyramex goggles. So if you're savvy and you know what Pyramex is because they've been around for a while, these are the goggles that I use and highly recommend. They're very low profile. I can use these with my NVGs, and I haven't really had a problem with them fogging.
They're only like $15.
Yeah, the 15 bucks. This is not the case it comes in. This is a different case. Okay, moving on. Holster for my 1911 TAC. This is a Bladetech WRS holster. What I like about this is it's similar to the G-code where you can quickly swap out the actual holster off your leg platform to switch to something else. So I have, this is the 1911 holster. I've got an M9 one for my BDG Marine Corps kit that I'll be putting on here whenever I run that thing. And it's a drop leg platform, very rigid. I've been running this for quite some time now. Haven't had any issues with it. It's pretty comfortable. Yeah. And the way it works is you just snap this in. And there's a little lock on the side that you flip up into place. One nifty thing about this is a lot of, like, in terms of gun retention, if you go to a lot of milsim game or during the American milsim direct action missions, the OP4 or role players can reach for your guns and stuff or try and grab your handgun. A lot of them, what they do when they reach for the Bladetech is the paddle right here that releases the retention from the gun. It's not a push down, so they always go to the gun and they push down, and they can't get the gun out. The way this works is you have to push out to the side, so that throws a lot of people off. So I've had probably 3 instances where people tried to grab my handgun, went to push the paddle down and couldn't get the handgun out, and I just spun around and pushed them off and shot them. So it's just off to the side, back in. Speed loader, definitely need a speed loader. I recommend the Z-Shot M12 Sidewinder. You put the mag in here, open this, move this crank up, and the BB starts spilling out, just like that. So more stuff I gotta clean up before we leave the house. The reservoir is right here. This holds about 4,000 BBs, I think, and you can fill M4 mags like in seconds. This is probably one of the best inventions for airsoft in like recent times. Okay, gloves. I like to bring 2 sets of gloves. I bring Mechanics Impact 2s for like the daytime because it's got a little bit more armor. It's a little bit more, it's not as breathable as some of the other Mechanics gloves, but it's got this nice gel padding which offers a little bit of protection. Then for nighttime, or say it gets too hot, I have the Mechanics .5s. These ones have been beat up, but they're still really durable and they're really comfy. I like these a lot, especially for nighttime, because it still allows you to have dexterity and feel around. Like you could find, with these gloves on, you could find little tiny screws or knobs on guns, especially when dealing with NVGs and you've got to find the little knob to either adjust the gain or turn your NVGs on. Highly recommend these gloves. Next is my Lbx Assaulters Belt. This is still the prototype. I haven't switched over to my actual one yet. I'm probably going to do that this weekend. But it's similar to a Cry MRB, where you've got one belt that holds your pants up, and this has the hook side, or I'm sorry, the loop side of the Velcro, and then the actual belt, or the outer belt, which has the loop, or the hook side, I'm sorry, loop? Hook, my bad. And you just attach this on like this, and so that way you only have to really wear one belt. Well, you have two belts, but it's kind of warm. It's nifty. I used to have the HSGI Sure Grip, and I switched to this, and this has been a much better platform for me. On the belt, on my first line, got a rubber knife. Just for whatever reason, you never know when you're going to run out of everything and be down to this, which has happened to me countless times. And some taco pouches. I like the HSGI taco pouches because they're very versatile. You can fit any kind of pistol mags in here. As you can see, you can also fit a Leatherman or a Gerber. I have mine in here. And then I like to carry one mag pouch right here for either a grenade or just a fast mag. Okay.
For people just joining, let them know again what you're packing for.
Oh.
Questions, and then what gun are you using?
Okay. So just a quick recap as to what is going on. This is the American, I'm packing right now for American Milsim Copperhead 2.5. If you're just joining me, if you're just joining us, I should say, because Leah and the dogs are here, thank you very much for tuning in. And if you're also tuning in and wondering where the heck I've been, we have been traveling for the past 3.5 weeks, and we basically have not had a chance to sit down and edit. I tried to get a video out for today from Hawaii, but there's just too much to edit into the video, including the subtitles and all the overlay stuff. And obviously, I want to make a good video for you guys. I don't want to half-ass anything. So, sorry. But after Copperhead, there will be a flood of videos. Like, flood of videos. Okay, so, again, thanks again for hanging in there, everybody. Sorry the videos have not been frequent. That's going to change, hopefully, after Copperhead. Okay, only a few more things. Let's see here. Oh, all right, radio communication. For radio communication, got Baofeng and Code Red headset Signal 21. I prefer this because I've already got a bunch of stuff on my helmet. I don't really want a boom mic to deal with. This can just clip onto my vest and I can just talk normal. Plus, any incoming radio transmission will get picked up in the GoPro. So that's great for video. If you guys, any aspiring YouTubers out there, I highly recommend getting this. So that way it just doesn't seem like you're talking to yourself on camera. All right, now on to Pyro. Pyro is all back here. Got thermo grenades, pea grenades, and tag R2B grenades. These probably are the most powerful of Pyro grenades in airsoft. They're also kind of not. I don't know the legality of these things. Don't ask me where I got them either. I just happen to have them. If you want to know more about the grenades, I do have a grenade guide video. Just type in DesertFoxAirsoft grenade guide into YouTube, and that'll pop up, and you can see all these grenades in action with the exception of the R2B. Smoke grenades, we've got Enola Gay Burst Smoke. That's what these small ones are. And then Enola Gay EG18Xs. I usually like to run one color smoke, so that way my team knows it's me, and other people, like basically anyone in my unit will know where our smoke is. So I usually just run one color. I'm not going to divulge the color right now because who knows, the enemy might be watching. Moving on to guns. So bringing a few guns. One of them is right here. This is my nighttime gun. This is an Umarex Elite Force 416C with a G&G tracer unit and a GMP D-ball with an AIM Sports red dot. This has all been sighted in, well, the D-ball isn't sighted in, but the red dot is sighted in. And this is specifically for the nighttime. So whenever we do the nighttime whatevers, we're gonna do that. Okay, primary guns that I'll be using. Unfortunately, the gun is not set up. I'm gonna have to set it up later. I'm using the Crytek SPR Mark II. This is the new generation Crytek. I'm bringing the first gen as a backup. So I've got to there's a couple things I need to put on here about a sling attachment that I've got to put on here. I'm probably going to be switching out the stock for the new PTS enhanced polymer stock. Greg Wong, Spartan 1117 GW, should be bringing me one, or actually bringing two, one for me, one for Leah. In case you're wondering what the difference is between the Mark II and the first gen, it's all external. There's still the same good quality gearbox inside, rotary hop up, nice finish on the, I forget what the metal that they use for the gearbox is, but the gearbox is still basically the same. Aesthetically, it's different. They now come with the straight trigger, and then I think the different Defiance pistol grip, and I think the milling was different. I forget. Tim told me yesterday. I can't remember it all. The Crytek logo is now engraved into the lower receiver and not just printed on there. And same key mod rail. I noticed the barrel is a little bit longer on the Mark IIs, and they also now come with a black metal flash hider. So later on, this orange flash hider will come on, and I'll replace it with the new black one. So pictures and stuff will probably be posted Saturday morning or maybe Friday afternoon on my Instagram and Facebook. If you want to stay completely up to date as to what is going on with myself and Leah and Airsoft, make sure to head over to my like page, The Desert Fox on Facebook, or look up DesertFoxAirsoft, and on Instagram it's at The Desert Fox, THEE Desert Fox. All right. Hey, what's the can you see the runtime on the video right now?
It's been 22 minutes.
Oh, okay.
People are asking you to stream on Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably do a Facebook stream later today. I think that's pretty much it for gear and the guns. If you have any other questions, tune in later for the Facebook live stream. I don't know when that'll come up. Just kind of be ready on Facebook, lurking, waiting. But that's going to wrap up the YouTube stream. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Like I said, sorry that there hasn't been content on the regular lately, but regular content is coming right when I get back from Copperhead. So the Tuesday next week, video will go up, I promise. Thank you guys again very much for watching and watching all the videos. This is Jet Desert Fox, and I'll see you guys on the field.